Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just sorting out some stream amendments as always, so give me a couple of minutes and we will be right in here with you. So it won't be a second as we get prepared for another F1 Clash stream in the 2023 season. So want to make sure you all put hello by the time I get in here. That'll be great to see. And then I'll catch up as soon as I've updated the thumbnail, etc, etc. So we'll let everyone build up a little bit before we get started. So let's get that in. This is what we're rocking at the minute while I sort everything out. Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton is our go-to at the moment. So it should be good to go now. Nearly there. Let's see who we've got in here. Make sure you comment below. And I think we're not far off. So let me jump in to the control room. And we've got a few people in here already then, which is great to see. So I'll just continue it. I'll show you the car now as well, so you can have a look what's in here. And then we'll be good to go for some racing later on. So let me just go in. Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. Right, and hopefully the thumbnail has updated as well. I don't know if anybody can see that, but hopefully it has. Let's refresh one more time. So who have we got in there then at the moment? So going from the top, from what I can see, Andrew, yes, I'm good, hope you are too. Panaran, Kieran Smith's here. We've got Manuel, Touch My Dilly's in there as well. Welcome, welcome. Touch My Dilly, I've already, Verstappen, you don't get the offer with CC score points, sadly. Kieran Smith's enjoying the season so far. Can't wait for GP. Doing pretty good at team score 1178. That's very good going. Official gamer, welcome. Gary's dipping in and out while the kids are asleep. That's what we like to see. He can't wait for the kids to go to sleep so we can start getting this racing underway. And we can do a cheeky little upgrade here. That's not too bad at all. Matt, I basically saved and bought last season. So in preparation for this one. And I can't really spend too much. Yeah, Andrew's dropping through channels. I don't blame you on that one. Got to get your F1 Clash fix somehow. Absolutely. So we've got 22 people in there now. That's good. That's good going. Very good going indeed. And we should now be able to start getting some races. I feel like we might have a better stream this evening rather than the last one. Let's hope for that one, because last today was an absolute nightmare. Touch My Dilly came with the rescue, that is for sure. But I think we're getting the hang. Right on, welcome. Benjamin, welcome as well. Remember, if I miss your stream, if I miss your comment, just at me. Don't at me if you haven't commented yet, but if I do miss it, do let me know. So where are we at the moment? Jules, Series 7, 202 flags in. So we're not far off. It's 98 flags to go until Series 8. Yes, Eri, we've gone with the purchase of Lewis Hamilton. So we had Lewis Hamilton in the store today. You can see up there. And we obviously did our CC points as well. So let's get you a gold crate to start off with for being here. And let's see if there's anything decent in there. Big numbers. Piastri, And we get some more Hulkenberg, so we'll take that, we'll take it. And let's have a go then. Let's get into a race. Can we keep up the form? What are we on at the minute? We're on a 7-win streak. We're getting somewhere. Now we're on stream, we're going to go back down to 0. Manuel, I would say so, yes. Absolutely. If you haven't got him already. I think that's a very good shout to get. So we get Hunter's player, 1005 team score. And the question is, can we get off to a good start? We're at Belgium for this one. And hopefully we can. We're going to use boost as well. Yeah, Benjamin, losses are pretty hard at the minute. I mean, his guys, De Vries, is starting a fair bit back. But losses are tough to come by, as you would have watched last night for me. It wasn't very fun last night, I can assure you of that. So at the moment, I'm not feeling that we're really working too well on the old tyres. So tyres are working well, sorry, but I don't see much else doing well in terms of cornering, power unit, etc, etc. Kamegi, welcome. David, welcome. Welcome in the stream. So let's get this underway. See if we can get a win. And I'm going to practice what I've been learning myself. And we're going to go back to the old boost start. So I think the old boost start, does still work on this game. Yeah, Benjamin's had 6. So what we've learned so far is this is an AI. This AI is going to start boosting all of his boost at the end of this lap into the next one. That's what I've learnt so far. So let's watch that rival and just see what you mean. So now he starts boosting, and what he should do is he should absolutely waste all of that to catch us back up, like so. And he'll go all the way down to the bottom of this number, as we're right on the limit of 3. So he's still pushing. Still pushing. We'll let him get ahead, that's no problem. And he'll still be pushing all the way until he runs out of power unit. So that is what the bots now do. This is what I've learned from watching. It's going to come past us, absolutely fine. And what we'll do is we'll come back past, like so, and job's done. That bot is taken care of. So that's one thing I have picked up on so far, that bots, end of lap 1, will boost and use up all their battery. That is one thing to watch out for. And Verstappen's going to be very tight on tyres, so we're going to try and hold him up a little bit. I don't know why we're trying to do this free, but we're trying. And Hamilton just can't get out ahead. But we've saved some good fuel. We're going to leave boosting down here. And we're going to just take our time to get past. And we're just going to do the 1 stop at the minute. We don't need to push this guy too much. And we've just got, there you go, we're trying to nearly push him already on the conserve. So we're always learning on this game. That's what we've been doing so far. We're about to run out of tyres with Verstappen though. And this rival will come into the pit. So let's empty our tank. Let's give in a good push. And come in on lap 4. And hopefully we can boost and keep boosting hard as well. We're going to get a bit of percentage back at the end of this straight. Verstappen's out in P4, and that's okay at the minute. This rival is far back, and we can start pushing a little bit. Verstappen holding on to P4. So we might as well keep pushing then and get ahead, and we can then conserve. Joe, yeah, it doesn't. That's why I've started. You'll see me a lot now. And what will happen is I'll start conserving, because I don't think it does. I don't think you slow down. Yeah, Benjamin, massive thanks to Touch My Dilly. He's always very generous. How I touch my dilly. So yeah, we're very grateful for him in the stream. And your name does look good with green and a platinum crate next to it as well. Touch My Dilly's on a 2-month subscribe, so is Andrew. And they're both rocking that gold, that legendary crate. If only you could take your crates from the stream into the game. Now, wouldn't that be epic? Yeah, Zhao, that's exactly what I'm doing. Starting to push at the start, conserving in the middle, and then pushing back out at the end. That's exactly what I've learned. Now, in this situation here, we look like we're absolutely good to go for our first race on stream, which is good. It's going to lead us into some false sense of hope. I can lead you that. Andrew, I wish I could give you a Season 12 crate. That would be epic. Even I can't get a Series 12 crate. But, well, yeah, I think I definitely made some strides today in getting better. So Touch My Dilly's wallet should be safe this evening, which is good on him. That's what he will like to hear. As we come round in Belgium, and the rival absolutely struggling. So this bot definitely looks like he's broke down. Yeah, Zhao, it definitely gets harder the series you go up. I mean, I'm rocking 2 good epics at the minute, so I'm starting front of the grid. Yeah, Benjamin, yeah, exactly. Rocking the Series 12 drivers. It's like we've never been away. But we're going to come round. Nice 1-2 here. And I hope you've all learned something from that race already about the bot and how you can notice a bot and what they do. But we've smashed that one. P1 and P2. Nice little fastest lap marker to go with it as well. That is what we like to see. A nice win indeed. We've got to keep this up though. It's going to be, I can't wait for first GP. Cannot wait for the first GP to come along. So where is everybody at the minute? What series is everybody in? I'm in Series 7 at the minute, about to go Series 8. Joshua, of course we're back at it again, trying to help everybody in the early season as best we can. We will still probably next week be back to our normal streaming time, which is probably once a week, twice a week max. But just trying to help you as much. There won't be a stream tomorrow, I know that. Not in the evening anyway. So Kamegi's at Series 9. Andrew, I think, yeah, Andrew just push with the bot at the start. Just get a little bit of a gap and then just watch. And then when they start boosting, just match them. And then as long as you're ahead, job done. Job done indeed. So, we've got a nice free crate. I bet everybody's taking these free crates this time of the season. Evening, Jay. Beer o'clock tomorrow. Absolutely, David. I'm going out for some drinks and a takeaway. That's my party trick tomorrow. So let's get into another one then. Let's see if we can continue the climb. And we are 84 flags off Series 8. Mark Brassington, evening. Welcome. Andrew knows what beer o'clock is. Absolutely. Yeah, Kamegi cars probably do matter. Especially because the drivers are going to get balanced out. And we've got a good team score match up here. Another Hunters player. Sounds like Hunters are after me. T4's here as well. All the OGs are coming out of the pocket now. Evening, mate. Hope you're well. Glad that you could make it. And we've got another rival who's starting a fair bit back. Matt Garrett's having fun with a level 1 common Alonso. That's pretty interesting, to say the least. So, let's see what we can do in this race. And I don't know if this is a bot or a real player. We might get schooled. We might not. They're using mediums, though. And we're going to do the old boost start again. And I think this boost start is definitely working. Definitely working in this game at the minute. So we're going to hit boost. And we're going to hit boost again. And I'm going to do my new little party trick of what I like to do is boost and then conserve on the straight. This AI, so look at the bot, right? This bot's now boosting. We're going to cut Hamilton there. We're going to cut Verstappen there. And this bot will use all its boost up down this straight. And we're going to not mind if it comes through. That's absolutely fine. We'll let it just run out. And there you go. It's about to run out now. We'll boost Hamilton through. And cut down again. Boost Verstappen. Let's start closing that gap. Evening, Keith. Welcome. Official gamer, did you? Did you win? And we've got Verstappen still in P3. And we're just starting to close that gap now on the rival. So let's bring in Hamilton to pit. And we can continue to push hard. Verstappen's going to get overtaken. That's fine. They're on the softs. Yeah, Matt Garrett, we're going to have to try that strategy. Definitely going to have to try. As Hamilton then comes in for a stop. And we're going to start boosting Verstappen. See if we can get him back up to P2. I'm going to go round the outside, hopefully. Or up the inside, we'll take that. And we are closing in with Lewis as well. Official Gamer won. Good on you, Official Gamer. Good job. So we're just going to keep tidying up here. We're going to get Max Verstappen into the pits. We're going to get Lewis Hamilton on his way again. Down the straight. Rival's going to come out on hard tyres. And we just can't jump the rival in the pits. So he's got good ERS left. But that's okay. Yeah, there's a lot of points at the minute. And we're just saving up ERS. Because what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to come back through the pack to beat this Verstappen, I imagine. That's what I'm thinking. As we boost Hamilton then. We're all very busy now on these games. As we're into lap number 6. And we've got a good gap though. And here's a good move by Verstappen. Down the straight. We'll gain some ERS back. We'll close up. And we'll cut Hamilton. So this is my new little trick that I'm doing. It's just conserving down the straights. Do you mean, touch my ear, do you mean like boost out the straight, yeah? Like boost out the pit, sorry. Same when you're going in, okay. So Verstappen then comes down, we'll cut down. And more medium boost back up. We've got Hamilton through this middle section. And we'll do the same again. Verstappen's under a bit of pressure. And he's just lost that position. And that's a good move all the way from back there. Look at that, I was on conserve as well there. And now we can boost pretty much to finish with Hamilton. And Verstappen is clear of the rival who's got no power unit left either. So it looks like we are getting through the pack. Intelligica, yeah, absolutely. 4-4 is one of my favourite strategies around Spain. But what I am noticing is softs are a big difference at the moment. And you can see the gap that P1's got over P2. And that is doing a 3-3-2. And that is 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2. That's what we like to see on the stream early on. Brilliant start to proceedings. That's what we want. That's what everyone's here for. Benjamin's good driver, bad driver helping me. Absolutely. Benjamin, when I released that video, obviously boosts were a massive impact, but it still works. Absolutely. James, probably I would recommend just using crates to open up crates. You know, your race crates. So this, what I'm about to get now, I would just keep opening up them and unlocking asset after asset, personally. So for you, you'd win this race. And then, like, for example, I'm full, so I could go and purchase a box crate here and open up a slot and keep... That's what I do. That is my method. And that is absolutely how we work. That was a good little race against the bot, and we're starting to pick it up now. Yeah, as Matthew says, so if you ever buy a driver in the shop or you unlock it through a crate, you can get a purchase offer similar to these. So you can look at making a big jump with your assets. Yeah, James, Series 12 drivers are a bit probably more expensive at the minute, so you're probably going to be looking at Series 10 or 11 with maybe 1,700. I don't know what the full cost is. Or save it until the GP crates come out. Potentially, you can have a look at that. Where are we on our league? Smashing it at the minute. Series 6 Legendary crate potentially could be ours. And that's what we like. We're definitely in a better position at the minute than we was yesterday evening. Rare Seasons 9 equal to Series 12 level 2. That's interesting, as Kamegi says. We've got another good matchup. David, yeah. Don't use the wrong way of purchasing them, that's for sure. Chilo, early on in the game, yes. If you haven't got any epics, definitely. They're worth using. Everybody as well, there's 46 people here. Make sure you hit the like button. I want to see you liking the stream. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do downforce. Let's do downforce on the hards. Let's stick with Hamilton. And I want to try Merlion because it's speed and corners. Gara, it will for GP, yes. It'll work in GP, it won't work in duels. So, we hit the front already. And Verstappen doesn't get the best start, interestingly. And I'm going to push Hamilton. So watch the AI again. I'm going to push Hamilton already. We're going to leave Verstappen on medium boost. He's getting swamped there on that hard tyre. Now, I don't think the rival will be able to catch us this time round. So we're going to start to conserve down these straights. And bring up some of that ERS back. And make sure we boost out the corner to bring up that speed back. And already we're at 82%. And we've got the rival now chasing us with that ERS. Here he comes. And they've now run out. So that is absolutely perfect for us. Let's boost Verstappen. Let's close that a bit. And Lewis Hamilton now pretty good. We're going to bring him in on this lap. And Verstappen now used a bit of tyre. Hey, here's Javier. Welcome, Javier. Get in there. Welcome to the stream. As Hamilton then into the bits. Verstappen probably get overtaken here. A bit too slow. It's hard to watch everything at the same time, I must say. And the rivals in the pits as well. So we're going to boost out, as you've already told me to do. And we're well on for 5 laps with Max. So we're all good at the minute. We're going to just conserve again while we can. I can see them likes slowly going up. Let's keep at it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Do everything you can. That's what we want to see. So Verstappen's been overtook, but I'm playing the long game with him. And we're going to boost Verstappen now. We're going to just do a 5-5 with him. Probably do 4 laps here with Hamilton. Although we don't need to because we've got quite good ERS. But we can do 4 laps. Kimo, welcome. David, good luck in your races, mate. Hope you smash it. As Verstappen now comes into the pits. And the safety car does now come out. So, safety car to play as well. Verstappen's just pitted. And that's going to probably help us. Whether or not that rival will pit, I don't know. Yeah, I think the boost start does work, if I'm honest. I didn't believe it at the start. I never used it. But I think it does work. And this bot is going to get absolutely done by the safety car here. So this is wrapped up victory. Yeah, Intelligentsia, it's mad now, mad busy. Stavros, welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah, Javier, we're so dialed in to using the boost start that I think it's still there. It is 100% still there. The boost start does still exist in this game. The best one is getting a perfect start in Canada and not moving. So safety car comes round. Oh, yeah, I mean, well, if you get J next race, anybody in here, you're going to get a free win because it's going to be pitting for wets. Yeah, Kamegi, safety car. The spacing's good, but they definitely got to slow down. But we're going to get Verstappen through here. And we should be able to just leave on mediums. I'm going to hope to get a 1-2, though. And that's the aim. Merlion, I think, is a decent boost. Yeah, Matthew Canada is crazy at the minute. I think Hutcher definitely got to put a fix on that one. 100%. It's very, it's like a formation lap. So we're going to boost Verstappen. Matt Alonso can't get past us. Russell's in the pits. So is P3. And we can now set off against the Ferrari. And we're just going to bide our time here. Gaining a few bits of power unit back for a last lap attack on this Ferrari. Yeah, Mark, get on Jay. So we're going to boost. We should be able to have enough power to get past him. A last lap. Kill the hopes of a Ferrari driver. Who would have thought? Yeah, Javier, that's one thing I've just seen. Boosting through the pits, entry and exit is fantastic to do. And we do get past Leclerc now. But I think it's going to be hard to hold because we've got no power left. I'm trying to boost, but I've got nothing. And we can't dash the Ferrari's hopes of a P2 position. But I'll take that. P1 and P3. We're definitely doing better. Definitely. At the present. And we've got some good matchups here. Driver is better. Just about, though. You can see that level 5 Russell is better than Max Verstappen level 1 Epic. And our car was probably not that far. I don't think that represented the team score it did. It was just the driver that made effect of that. Javier says SpaceX and Hutch with a pit partnership. Well, we know what that SpaceX is like. It doesn't work. That is for sure. So that was a good start then. We're up to a 10-win streak now. And I know win streaks do not matter, but that is signs that we are definitely improving. And that's what we want. And we're going to open up another gold crate for you at home. I reckon this crate's got boosts in it because it cost me less to open. And it doesn't. It probably just doesn't have as good stuff in it. Nah, that's nice. Swift charge for 80. Crisis a level up as well. And Oscar Piastri, we get 2 more. That's fairly decent. Mark, so GP groupings will be by flags again. 100%. I couldn't tell you what the best flag is to go at the minute. I wouldn't have a clue. It's going to be dependent on what everybody else believes. Benjamin says, 100th game. Is this my 100th game coming up now? It is. We've got to win on 100, surely. Javier, no, I got Hamilton through the shop, but I do feel that I'm going to have to buy one of these at some stage. So I'm just going to hope that I do get something good each time. I was gutted, but the first day we did have a Cloud Roar, and the second day... So what we've had in the shop so far, and I didn't buy them, is the first day I had that, never bought it. The second day we had that, never bought it. And I feel like I'm going to pay the price with that as well. Yeah, Jay, 100k to enter GP and then 10k a race most likely. Andrew, yours has got a blue back end. It's also got a championship back end as well, hasn't it, your car? So Matthew got 90% team score without getting past 30% in GPs. Never a top 10 in champion, never a top 3. Well, that's good going, mate. Absolutely good going, if you manage to get all that. Kamegi, I think it's usually 10%. So yeah, it probably will be 10. GPs, I think, should be the same as last year. I think they should be. We've got another good matchup. Where are these good matchups coming from at the minute? Might have to stream more often at this rate. Jay, so you've got qualifying as well. So that's 30k. You've got races at 80, 160, 190. So yeah, about 300k. Quick maths. Javier, yep, I agree. Wait for the shop. That's still a great choice. I think there's a lot of people staying low flags at the moment on this game, so I would be careful. What can you buy in here? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing that. I'm going to use Unstoppable here. And I'm going to use something with some decent tyres. Let's try Palm mediums. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, hopefully you don't lose all. Hopefully you should get a few bots in GP at this early stage. If they're like this, I'll be happy. But it depends what you want to do this season. Do you want to go champs? Or do you want to go contender and get an early contender P1 so your stress is all gone? That's what the big hope is. That's what the big decision making is. So let's wait for this Verstappen to start boosting. I'm going to boost Hamilton hard here, because he's going to be coming back at us pretty quickly. And he's about to start boosting from about here. Will he go, or is it a real player? There you go, from there. So that was the same spot as last time. So let's hope he uses all of his power unit to get back at us. Yeah, Javier, it can be expensive. Obviously, you got qualifying and everything like that. And we're going to come into the pits this time round. Rivals not even got past us yet, and they're still pushing. And they do now get past, but that's fine, because we are just looking after our car. We're going to try and do 3 laps here. Not sure if I can. But we are managing it as best we can. Javier, you need to get that coinage up, mate. You need to get grinding. Absolutely. So Hamilton comes in. We're going to boost, as everyone says. Yeah, you can boost right from the start. That's a great tip by everybody there. And I don't know why I'm going to do mediums again here. Going to boost out. And then we can start going straight away. I don't know why I went medium. Should have gone soft, but never mind. And we'll conserve down the straight. Verstappen's out in P3. And Hamilton's going through there. That's fine. So much to watch nowadays on this game. So much. Oh, Kamegi, if we get bots, we'll be laughing. But we're also going to be trying... I'm going to be in champs. And it's going to be absolutely mad. Javier, we've all been there, done that, still got the addiction. 100%. You know, we've all got it. We're all hooked. Yeah, I think you've just got to get the rewards. I think Kamega's right. If you get the rewards, hope you get lucky, and then go from there. See what happens. Mark struggling in Series 5. Yeah, sometimes it might be the same as last year, though. It might be that your car's not powerful enough for that series yet. And that's what it comes down to. That's what was the same last year. You had to drop down a series, level up, and then come back up. But these two Series 12F picks are helping me massively. Intelligentsia I haven't, if I'm honest, but we'll soon look at the pit stop now and have a look. So where can we boost from? We can boost from there. And I'm going to have to go softs because he can't do it here. Let's have a look at the sparks then that he says. Can't see it because I'm blocked out, but there you go. Verstappen's in. Yeah, Benjamin, a lot of people are at 12 flags at the moment. So a lot of people have decided to hold flags until they understand what the game's doing, which is fair enough. And the components failed on Stroll, so that should see us. Well, it is going to see us with another win. 100th win, Benjamin, or 100th race, and we've got a win for this one. That's what we want. And Verstappen, we're going to try and close his gap now, see if we can sneak a 1-2 finish. Round the outside, not quite. Pappy, please. Van der Lua, yep, boosting seems to work in the pits, makes it quicker. You can boost in and out of the pits. I've only just picked that up myself. Poolahim, you can join one of our clubs, absolutely. Let me put it down below. Mark Brassington in here is running it. But it's only if anybody wants a team to join at the moment and grow with, then there you go. Request to that. Mark will sort you out in there. Oh yeah, Kamegi, it'll be way faster in Series 12. It'll be a lot more difficult. Remember, all the AI are going to have 3-second pit stops. They're going to be hard to overtake, hard to defend. It's going to be mad. Donkey Cruise, welcome. Hopefully you can learn here, having just been new to the game. Benjamin, that's fine, mate. No problem. But if you do ever get bored, feel free to come over. I'm still waiting for Javier to come over to my club. He's being a bit naughty at the minute. He's not coming. But one day he'll make sense. Poolahim, you need to request to that club. If you request to as a WF1 troops, they will accept you. Toki, welcome. Oh, Kamegi, yeah, 7 points if we're lucky. It depends if we finish. Intelligentsia is in Series 9. Donkey Cruise, yes. If you request to the same club as WF1 troops, that's great. Oh, yeah, Touch My Dilly, when are you coming over as well? Or are you alliance to GWK still? Benjamin, I never know what you pluck. I don't know what you're on about. RML Rays, welcome. Welcome in here as well. We're cooking on gas at the minute. Just completed our 100th race of the season. Javier, fair play. Poolahim, be patient or I will time you out. Just wait and Mark will accept you. So look at that. We are cooking at the minute. 84 wins out of 100. I'll take that. An 11 win streak as well. Donkey Cruise, Mark is the leader of... Well, I'm the leader on my other account. Let me show you. So I've got 3, I think nearly 4 clubs now. So here. And this is the club that you want. And Mark, who potentially was in here earlier, might not be in here anymore. Mark is running that club for me. And they're doing pretty well at the minute. So, yeah, request to that. And go from there. Toki, we are in Series 7, about to, not far off from Series 8, and we're about probably 4 races off. Yeah, Donkey Curious, join that one. We appreciate any help, and we'll learn together. So, real player. This is our first real player, I think, of the evening. The 7, we got, I don't know why I thought we had Baku then, I have no idea why. But we're at Belgium again. We're going to do the same strategy. Mark, that's what we like to see. Mark, you've got a couple of requests coming your way, mate, if you want to accept them. Van Lalura, thanks for your sub, mate, as well. Thank you very much for the support you're showing. Much appreciated. So we're going to use Dead Fast on both here. And we've got a real player, so let's see if we can overcome. Toki, I wasn't sure, if I'm honest. I'm not sure where I'm going to stop. I think 6 is too low for my preference. Touch my dillies, I know. Or dilly even, yeah. I didn't think about that one, I must say. And somehow we've been overtaken already. And we're going to cut down. This rival's going to cut as well. Or did. And we're going to try and see if we can get back past. And we try and sneak one up the inside. And we've saved some power unit here. And let's see if we can get back past. So this could be a very difficult race, actually. He's going to struggle to do 3 laps. And we're going to take advantage and go through. So there we go through. We're going to keep boosting because the rival's still boosting. And he's angry now. We're making him force. We're forcing him in to doing 3 or 2 stops on that. He's boosting again. We'll boost. And we'll cut down. And boost back up. We're just going to watch. All this is about managing the tyres. And I think we're going to save here. And he's boosting again. So we're just going to cut down. We're going to try and keep combating this. It's a good little race, this. Enjoying this one. And let's actually service them while we've got a chance. And what we'll do is we'll do the new boost into the pits. That's what we want to see. And we are in. So can we get out pretty well here? We've took servicing. We've double pitted slightly. Rival's gone on. And he's never getting round on them tyres. Verstappen comes out with good tyres, good car servicing. Where's this rival at the minute? About to run out. They're both about to run out. You can't do 3 laps on mediums on this track. You just can't. So he now runs out. We've committed this guy to the strategy. Keith, I think they're making a slight difference. He's obviously stayed out for the wets. That was a failure to do so as well. And he's probably going to have to... Well, he's going to have to cry a little bit now while he waits to get in the pits. So let's boost hard because we want to get wet tyres in at the end of this one. So let's use all our power unit and try and cement this victory while they're both double stacking. Got a good gap as well. We're going to hold up on the power unit a bit as well. And remember, if I don't see your message when I'm racing, just at me again so I can see it if I've missed anything important. Yeah, Benjamin, you can come out whenever you want, mate. There's no pressure in these clubs. You can be a permanent member. You can come out on loan. Turkey's been on the absolute grind without racing. Fair play to you, mate. So we don't even need to service here, but I am going to service anyway. Into wets. And this guy, what tyre is he on at the minute? Mediums. Mark Brassington, are you here still? Let me know if you're still here. Andrew definitely wants that P1 this year. This season in Champs. My rival's Hungarian, yes, Toki. Pull him, just what does it say when you request? And with this guy ended up making a failure. I've learned that you can't do 3 laps on mediums and push at all. So we're going to come away with another win here. Frank Fisher, I think the best thing is to use a level 7 commons if you've got them, or your highest common driver, and use a lowest common driver as well. Make sure you've got a nice balanced setup, and you'll be good to go. Poolhim, have you requested? You need to request to the club. They won't invite you, you've got to request. And there you go, that's another win, real player. Yeah, Kamegi Hard's not that good. I've tried it a fair amount of times. Hard doesn't seem to be very powerful. That is a weird one, have you? Yeah, Poolhim, you just got to be patient. Just be patient and they'll accept you when they can. Robza, absolutely it does. It does still. It's still the same as last season. You just need to drop flags, get to this, open up the series that you want, and then drop flags. Poolhim, you'll be accepted this evening as well. Just be patient for a bit. Remember, I'm streaming anyway. So all is good. So that's a nice win. And we got through the rival, who's still racing, coming through now in P16. Having lapped them. Dinis, pit pass is valuable, yes. For the small change it takes, it definitely is worth doing. I would recommend buying the pit pass always. It doesn't cost a lot. Doesn't cost a lot at all. But yeah, Rob said just get the Poolhim, you'll have to try and request to this. Let me come on the club again. Mark's in the chat as well, so Mark is there. So Poolhim, you need to go to your clubs. You need to click search. You need to put in Azza WF1, exactly like how this is now. Okay, search that, it'll bring up the club, and then all you need to do is click troops, and you click join club. That's all you've got to do, okay? And then you will be accepted into the club. Mark, can you put the weekly division down to the lowest, just in case that's an issue? But we're absolutely smashing it so far. Let's open this crate. Yeah, I touched my doing just a little bit. And we get Yuki Tsunoda as a new driver in so far. And that new driver, let's have a look at old Yuki here. And he could be pretty useful. Yeah, Rob's biggest thing and biggest kick in the teeth is going max flags, because that's where predominantly most of the players will be. Have you got kick shift asset yet? Let me have a look. I don't know. I haven't got it there. This one here. Yeah, I'm not using it at the minute for some reason. I am now. There you go. I think it was to bring. Cornering down. Vishal, welcome. Yes, Kriston released a video. Poolhim, glad you're in. Kriston, yes, released a video today. That's who I've got. Max Verstappen. Sirkan, welcome. But yeah, big call out, big credit to Jay there. Jay mentioning that if you want power unit increased, car shift gives a very good power unit part as well. 20 it gives. Yeah, Javier, he's definitely on the ball. That's what we like to see. So, Yeah, cheers, Mark. Appreciate the help. Another one for your looking after that club as well. Never good. Any support in that club is beneficial. And another good matchup. Where's all these team matchups come from this evening? So, let's see where we qualify in Spain. Vanilla, probably to turn it sideways, probably not. It doesn't work, really. So, we're going to do Samba. Let's try some new boosts. Let's try some newish ones that we haven't really used too much. Running out of time though. Let's use Hawk. Let's use these two. Vishal, mainly because I think he just got the best qualifying and a really good race start as well. That's the main reason that I have picked him. Petrelli, welcome. Welcome into the chat. Glad you're here. Nice to see you. So we're going to boost Hamilton. T4, that's true, but I tell you what, there is a fair amount of people who have got it, trust me. There is a lot more than you think. So we're going to get pushed again by this rival now, and we're going to let him go. And we're just going to let him catch up. And I feel like I've kind of mastered this push lap by the AI now. We didn't move back to medium. That's true, Jay. We'll take that all day long, eh? I'm happy for that. I guess that's one good thing about racing through quickly, is you can get ahead of the pack. Maybe it's a sign that we are now ahead of the pack. So Verstappen's looking pretty good here. Hamilton will cut down, bring in. Verstappen looking good in P3. How much of a contrast? Was anybody here last night? Because it's a completely different contrast of stream right now. I can tell you that for sure. It was awful last night. As we're trying to keep pushing with these drivers. And we're going to push into the pits. Get that speed advantage in. Verstappen's looking good on these fours. Waiting for the rival who eventually comes in. And we can get him back out. Back onto the mediums. And out comes Hamilton. Toki's here with 2 accounts. Toki, are you being a catfish? Are you talking to yourself? So Verstappen, we can come through. Kieran Smith, yeah, I'll show you the end game parts now. They're all basically series 12 and 11 as we get through. So boost Hamilton again out the back, cut down, get that battery working. 10% gained on the straight. Happy days. And we'll move Verstappen out. But yeah, I definitely feel like we've got an advantage. Yeah, touch my dear. Look, good point. You come around here, Toki, with 2 accounts. You better have liked it both. Big goal. Get the VAR out for that. So, we're doing this. I mean, this is so hard work to do what I'm doing. You just keep cutting down all the time. And we're absolute car. I mean, like, how many cars we got here? Move out of the way. Come on. Move out of the way. Move out the way, man. As we can surely get past Hamilton. Oh, how have we not got through yet? There we go. Now we're through. As Hamilton comes into the pits then. Saved a bit of tyre. And we'll boost off again. Hamilton's going to come out, but he's got not a lot of tyre left. But this rival will pit and a component failure. Oh, Benjamin, back markers are a nightmare. Yeah, Turkey's got a right complex of going on at the minute. Yeah, common driver and a worse driver is a great strategy to use. Can't recommend that enough. As we're about to start, look how many back markers are in the way. We're lapping the opponent. That means we've got to sit here for 10 minutes. Oh, there is, Andrew. It's crazy on some of them. Kieran's taking out my fellow Black Sails team. Fair play. Kieran, you want to come over to ASWF1 crew as well, yeah? Just going to recruit the whole of this live stream. Poolahim, not tomorrow, no. Probably next week will be my next live stream. Most likely. Yeah, back markers are like brick walls at the minute. But we've got another win. We are absolutely cooking the wins at the minute. We couldn't buy a win last night. Javier, will you join if I get a as a stream team RC? I love it, Touch My Diddy. I love it. Kieran, now I can put the name against the YouTube account. Because how the hell was I supposed to know that Kieran Smith was player 1? Frank Fisher, no problem. Poolahim, stay in troops for now. That is where we bring the players through. If you do well, you'll get promoted, no problem at all. Have you ever joined for the meme? I mean, it's the thought that counts, have you? At least. Christon, if I had to go for it, I would go for Verstappen. The one thing I'll say about Leclerc, he's got very all-round stats. But because overtaking and defending doesn't basically exist at the minute, then you could potentially have a look at it that way. But yeah, I think qualifying and race start was where I went to at the moment. If it changes, it could change, but that's the risk we take. Touch My Dilly, yes, that would be a great suggestion. I think we can put that to them. That would be great to see. Own livery for your streamers or clubs. Promoter code, so probably like Fortnite then, I guess. The promoter code would be good. Now they've put the prices up, we won't get as much codes. Javier, we're all motivated racers. I mean, if nobody watches the stream last night, we can all say we're very motivated racers. That is for sure. Benjamin, basically what happens is your rep stays to your club. So your club doesn't lose that rep. You just leave the rep point in that club and you start at 0 at your next club. That's pretty much what happens there. So we're playing at Maverick. Now, if this is a real player, before I felt like I was getting better, I lost this person earlier. So can we potentially overcome it? That would be... could be interesting to see if we do. It's going to be tough. 1, 2, 4, and 5. So I'm going to go on downforce, and I'm going to try something different. Then I'm going to use a bit of dead fast. We're absolutely milking through them at the minute. No, Benjamin, that's cool. Hut chose us. Christon, no, you have to buy it in the shop. So let's boost start. And I've mucked up there. Doesn't look like it's a real player, but that Ocon's boosted pretty quickly, so I reckon this is the real player. He's just pretending not to be. And we'll soon find out if it is. So we're going to do our standard boosty part. We'll cut down there, boost back up, boost back up. Will they start boosting? They are at the minute. So it's interesting to see. Hamilton comes round, cut down again. Verstappen's getting all over the back, so it definitely looks like a bot. And we're going to let them come through. We're going to let them use all this up, no problem. That's okay. We're going to boost ourselves. And we're not going to worry too much about losing the position. Hopefully we'll get it back in a bit. Boost down here. Coming out the last corner. We'll conserve. You can see the rival just getting ahead, but not by far. And I'm conserving down. And we're currently P2. We'll come into the pits this lap. Pulihim, we need to stay in troops for now. As we get into P1. And Verstappen, not too far away. As he comes into the pits, we'll boost in. So this doesn't look like an actual... This looks like a proper rival because they're double pitting, which doesn't usually happen. And Verstappen comes back down. Nice little lead here. As we'll come back for some mediums. Benjamin, nice to see you in. Which one are you in, Benjamin? Troops. Exactly, Andrew, yes. Unless you are already a pre-champs player last season or high contenders player, you go in to troops and you show us that you can basically do the job. And we always offer promotions, absolutely. That's only fair. So Hamilton, we're going to have to try and keep on our toes here. Because we haven't got loads of power unit at this stage. Let's boost Verstappen out the pits. Let's close that gap as well. Let's boost through here. Benjamin's going to be an army before we know it. Can feel it now. I can feel it in my fingers. So this is looking pretty good. We're definitely getting used to this power unit now. 100%, which we're managing it a lot better. There is so much to do though. It's just flicking through like I've never seen before. I don't know if that's what it's going to take, but if it is, it's going to be a workout. And we need to pit now Hamilton, so we're going to leave him boosting. We're going to use up all our power units. Pull him F1, yeah. Exactly that. So Hamilton comes in. Verstappen's doing all right where he is. Yeah, pull him. You just got to be patient, man. I appreciate you want to do well. You just got to take it easy. That's all we got to ask for. And we're out in P1, P2 with Hamilton with no power unit though. Exactly as Mark says. Oh, Andrew, it's crazy. But I think this is the best way. I generally do think this is the best way of doing it. This is what I've learned anyway. From my own playing, from my own gameplay. And this rival is pushing. And these two want to sort themselves out. And I'm going to get stuck by a back marker. And I think, oh, look at all this car park out the back. It's a right car park. This guy's keeping us on our toes. We're going to try and bring Hamilton through. Where's the rival? P9. So we've actually won this race. So that's fine. We're going to hopefully just come round to the finish. Yeah, touch my day and passions. These are good things. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what we like to see. Oh, Kamegi. Can you imagine trying to watch that? It's just mad. But I think that's what works. Ha, Benjamin, yes, you worship me now. That's it. Make sure you hit the like button as well, everyone. Everyone who's just joined or has been watching, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe too. If you want to become a channel member, click the link that's pinned in the messages to support the channel or as well. So, another win under the belt. Let's have a look what they were pushing. So they had the best lap times and the best pit times. They were rocking a level 6 and a level 5, which is not too far off my drivers. And their car was a lot better than ours. So we're actually mixing it pretty well at the moment. Kickstart, yeah, Jay, I'm you to thank for. It's obviously his Kickstart is making us win every single race. And here we go, Series 8 Legendary Crate reward offer, which is pretty good to do, I must say. 343 assets, that is crazy numbers. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But that is Series 1 through to Series 7 completed. And we're getting better because we are now 14 win streak, we're smashing it. Nicholas will probably be starting it in a few weeks. We'll get this account sort of started pretty well. And then what we'll do is we'll start racing the free-to-play account. There'll be a lot to do so far. Let me go back, Andrew, and show you. It was $6.99 for that offer. And we'll show you what it was. There you go. One legendary crate, 21,000 coins, and 200 bucks. You got with that one, and it's got a lot of assets in there, 343. And the rates are not too bad at all. But the only thing that's good about that is the legendary crate. If you look in the shop, a legendary crate is 1,600. When you consider that 1,600 is more than £20 for one, that's when it becomes a good deal. But it's up to you if you want it or not. Where are we on the pit pass? Pit pass we're flying through. Level 20 at the minute. And I'll tell you what I haven't done yet. And I don't know if you are all the same. But I haven't favorited any boosts. I don't know if you've all done that or not. But I haven't. I always forget to go ahead and do this. So this is where we're going to start coming back and doing. Bring them all to the top, But let me know, have you been using these? Because I absolutely haven't. Yeah, I just didn't even think about it. It was only earlier I thought, why have I never done that? Why have I never favorited the boosts? And there you go. Javier, cornering you can do at any corner. So you know when I used to do my track guides and I used to go, you can overtake at turns 1, 7, 9, 16. Now it's you can overtake at turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's literally pointless. It's pointless doing a track guide because you can overtake everywhere. And that'd be one long spreadsheet. So let's do this. We've got Jeddah. Let's try and get a race under our belt in Series 8. Let's see where we qualify. Kamegi, yeah, just probably the key boost, dead fast. Jin, Eagle still looks okay. Merlion looks okay. Unstoppable. Very tough matchup here. 1146 versus 1078. Oh yeah, Javier, you can go up. We'll make a song out of it. That'll be the next part. So, can we overcome this? Because this is our first time racing here. And I don't know what it's going to be like at all. So surely, dead fast has got to go on that driver. And surely, I'm going to try and do a bit of tyres here and go Eagle. This is guesswork. Welcome to Series 8. first attempt. And let's see if we can rock off the line with a rocket start. Verstappen with a poor start, or the average one I should say. And we're round the outside, up the inside, here we go Javier. Oh, round the outside, up the inside, overtaking everywhere. You didn't think you'd see it that quick, did you? So let's cut down. I've never raced this track, this is the first time. So I'm going to cut down a little bit. We're going to have the AI start absolutely flying at us now as well. And we're just going to keep conserving. And here comes the rival. And let's boost off. Hamilton's holding up. Verstappen's holding up everyone. Andrew's saying don't use soft. Andrew a bit too. And the rival's pitted already. So this surely is a real player. Surely then a real... Oh, didn't mean to leave him on conserve, but hey ho. This rival's coming through with his hards. Pushing as hard as he can. So this is a bit of an interesting one then. Yes, Benjamin, that's like we're going to see. Wet tyres, yeah. Is it, though? He's gone mediums. So he hasn't fell for it, if he has. And I can't get round again with mediums. So I'm going to come back for mediums. So rival with the hards is probably a good strategy here. Let's boost coming in. Boost coming out. And we're just going to conserve again. But hard tyres might be the way forward on this track. Let's boost here. See if we can get by. We can. How far is the rival up the road? 9.2 seconds. And we're going to boost again. A lot to overcome in this one. This is all relatively new here. It's only 7 laps as well, which I've only just realised. I think the OP would probably be in Jeddah, potentially hard tyres. Yes, I think you're right. Hamilton's into P1 though, and what we're going to do now is we're going to boost hard, come back for some mediums. And here comes Verstappen trying to get past Norris, and he does that. And we're going to come back, look at that, cut up the corner. And we're going to try and get a good gap. I really don't know what the best play is here. I think softs again. And I think hards on Verstappen. 2 loads outside again. Yeah, I just don't know what to do. I don't know this track well enough. As the rival goes on. I mean, we should have probably gone hards. This is new on me. And we haven't got much power unit left at all. Evening, Paul, welcome. Yeah, Andrew, it's definitely tyres now. I think this is a track for hards. Yeah, Poulihin fee entries are down now. Champions is 10k. I haven't got much power unit on this track at all. We're going to boost round Verstappen here. Take P2. Rival's probably got this in the bag for P1. There's nothing we can do about this. And he's coming back out on hards. Verstappen, he's got a lot to catch up on. He comes down the straight. The only thing I can do is probably keep pushing as hard as I can. Let's boost Verstappen a bit closer. Can we sneak a win potentially? I don't know if we can here. We're trying though. We are absolutely trying as we come into the pits for a last lap stop. Hopefully there's no press around. And the rivals coming in, will any of the AI go past? There will. So can we actually win this race? Can we overcome? And I don't think we are we? Because we're not going to get out ahead of the rivals. So it looks like it's going to be a loss unless they break down. But that's a good learning curve at this track, because something that I've never done before. 8 seconds is the gap. Rivals moving up as well. So, yeah, that's a new one on me. I didn't realise it was 7 laps until a couple of laps in, I must say. So it will be another loss, but that's okay. I'm happy with that. We're moving up right. Definitely think that was potentially a real player, because they wouldn't have pitted lap 1. So that was a good race. Did enjoy that one. Benjamin, good luck. And thanks again. Yeah, bad race that one. That was a tough one. Definitely one to get used to. Bad team score as well, match up there. But we can't complain after the matchups that we've had. Javier, thanks for joining. Appreciate you coming by. Look after yourself, mate. So, we've got to learn Jeddah. And I think it's got to be a 3-2-2. Hards, medium, potentially then. I think is the Series 8 strat. Yeah, Kriston, I agree. But yeah, Benjamin and Javier, have a good one. Look after yourselves. And we get another better matchup this time. Just in our favour. And let's see if we can pull this one and get back on the winning trail here in Series 8. We've got the beautifully start of Canada. This should be a great, thrilling start to the race. P3 and P6. So we're going to go downforce and we want cornering. I'm going to go Jin, but mediums. Can we pull this one out the bag? Oh, Kriston, it's going to be amazing. The formation lap is here, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for a thrilling start to the race at Canada. It's lights out and away we go. There's Hamilton already into the lead. Max Verstappen, P5. And we're going to cut down Hamilton. We're going to start to conserve. Start to conserve with Verstappen. And we should get the AI start to boost any second. We're going to conserve down there. And here goes the rival starting to boost then. So we're going to boost as well. Cover this off. And hopefully we can. We should be able to match the rival. We've got more power unit available to us. We've got boost as well. So we're going to just keep boosting. And they're about to run out now. Forcing us into a dodgy strategy. And there we go. They've run out. So we can conserve hard. And Verstappen going a bit backwards. But that's okay. We forget to boost there. But we think we get away with it. So hard to keep track on all drivers here. As Verstappen is P6. Hamilton will cut down. Don't think we're going to get there enough laps here. So we're going to go for a pit. With Hamilton. Yeah, self-control, not as good anymore, Paul, sadly. And where's the rival? Out in P12, so we should have this in the bag, really. This should be our first win. Rival's going hard tyres. That's an interesting strategy. And we're up to P4 with Max. Again, wow, as Hamilton comes flying out the pits. He's dragging us back, but we managed to survive. Sarteris, welcome. welcome to the stream. Everyone say hello to Soterus. He is in here. I think it's one of the first times I've seen you in here, so welcome. You have broke your duck. Soterus, how are you finding it? Are you having as much fun as we all are? Soterus, we need to team up and just make one channel. One ultimate channel. That'll be goals as we come out with Verstappen. So Hamilton still going down that straight. We can do another lap with him. So we'll boost off the corner cut down. Get that car servicing back up. And we'll boost back off the straight. Yeah, it would be great, yes. Kriston's not having any fun. We can't have fun all the time, Kriston, can we? So we need to build this gap a bit. I'm going to service just in case here. But we definitely got to close this down. And Verstappen will start to boost shortly. And in comes Hamilton then for some soft tyres. Can we get ahead? Yeah, we're well ahead of the hard tyres rival. Soterus, how was your stream, mate? Yeah, Kriston, swiping came back this season. It'd be different to. It'd be interesting to see what happens this season. Yeah, exactly. We got to echo Soterus's quote there. It's the game will only get better. Only get better. Just like anything, any big game, something like FIFA, Fortnite, all gets released and has some teething issues. So can we get P3? P3 pit, so we're up into P2, or P3, sorry. So should get another win under our belt here. Rivals pushing. Yeah, Andrew's probably got the more watch time on YouTube than he has playing F1 Clash. Andrew could probably be in Series 12 by now. That's probably fact. Yeah, we'll have to do one again, especially if GP or something comes up, Soterus. We'll have to give it another go, because that was fun. And we do get P1, P3, so we do get another victory back first time. Soterus, what series are you in? Where have you got to? Series 8, yes, same as me. Yeah, same as me. Just started Series 8. We're doing okay. Fine. It's tough to get used to. Jerry, and yes. Soterus is everywhere. He's the man, the myth, the legend. Let's open this Series 8 crate. See if we get anything interesting. And the answer is absolutely no. I think the live streams are, and that's why I'm live streaming at the minute, just for you to pick up as much info as you can. Me and Soterus basically do this to help you. I mean, we could sit there and not stream, not produce videos and keep all the secrets, but we just want to build a better community on this game, and hopefully we all, as content creators, help you out massively. Frederick, I would say so, yes. Best strategy, best driver, worst driver is a great strategy at the moment. Best car setup, yes. That's what I did through the early series. It's the best way I found anyway. So here we go then. We've got Jeddah. Have we learned our lesson from last time? Yeah. Jay's going to be a creator himself now. Frederick's in Series 7. Kimmo, what you like. So we're going to go Hamilton on the hards then. Let's see what this is like. And we're going to do mediums on Verstappen. Let's go unstoppable. Soteris, we've been doing it, yes. I'm not in this race. But I have been doing it previously. Still does work. So we get a good start. We're going to leave boosting a little bit there. We'll cut down. Just trying. What we want to do is keep a bit of car servicing. And we'll boost when the rival does as well. So the rival should start boosting any second. Can't see that. And then we'll be ready to go when they do. Let's watch it from this angle. And the bot should start to boost any second now. And there you go. So the bot's boosted, so let's match it. Let's get Verstappen, see if we can get him a good jump. We're going to be doing 2 laps with Verstappen. So it always looks quite slow when you watch up so high. As Verstappen comes through into P4. And then Hamilton versus Verstappen all over again, out front. Yeah, Andrew, yeah, it's just to try and get a bit of car servicing, that's all. But at the minute, we're okay. We're going to bring us in a Max Verstappen, and we are out of power unit. So we'll come round the straight. Well, let's try and build that up as quick as we can. And look at this nice straight, gets us 12% back straight away. We'll boost into the pits. It is slow, very, very slow. Let's go for softs then on this driver. And Rival is starting to build that power unit back up. Verstappen's out in P8. And they are catching us slightly. Conserve's good on the straights though. I do generally believe that. And we're just going to try and boost in here. And there you go. Let's boost Verstappen. So we should be able to get past this. And then we can conserve with that driver. We're going to have to watch ourselves with Hamilton. Let's try and get some power unit back. Although it is right, it is very slow. Painfully slow, you could argue. You could absolutely argue that. Yeah, smash the like button, as Soteris says. Get that like button smashed. You know you want to. And we're going to come into the pits with Verstappen this time. Come out on the hards. Hamilton, we will conserve down the straights. Yet again, still, just trying to give me enough power unit to go forward with. Kimmo loves the wet tyres. We'll boost out the pits. And we can go pretty fast. And look at that. Can we get Verstappen? We can, up to P5. We've got some good power unit back with Hamilton so far. We're going to try and just manage this. I think you've definitely got to do this strategy. You've definitely got to keep medium and conserving to gain some battery left. It's what's working for me. And in we come. 2 laps to go. It is faster than a broken car. So where are we? Rivals in the pits as well. We can boost out. And we should be good to go to the end. We've got both drivers P1, P3. And Rivals coming at us quick. The box with 2 circles, how do you mean? Is it? Oh, it's the race start, Andrew. Race start. That's what should help you on the first lap. So really, it's only an effective boost for the first lap. So where's P2? P2 is going to pit. So let's boost here. Let's get a good through. Yeah, Kamegi boosts are completely different now. I can't even tell you that they have a massive effect. I really can't. Because we're into P2. A lot better race than the time before on here. And it looks like we are going to come away with potentially a 1-2 for our second win in Series 8. So, Therese, what series are you stopping in? Or are you going to Series 12? What's your plan of action? So here we go, Verstappen. Can he hold on? I think he's going to just run out of tyres on the line. Oh, we've been hit over the line. How did we... That was P2. He bumped us over the line. No way. That was P2. Paul, are you trying the best and worst driver? That works very nicely. Can't believe we lost P1 and P2 on the line then. Jay, I do as well. Taurus has a great boost. We get a nice gold crate. We're winning this league. We're going to have to try and hold on. It'd be nice to get a Series 6 legendary crate. Let me try and show you what Dilly's on about. So there you go. Yeah, so the rate, so you got overtaking, speed, power unit, they're the symbols. And I know it's just the symbols you're after, Andrew, but yeah, the little traffic light is race start. And then the servicing and the reliability. I'm sure we'll all be using them. Maybe. See, Jay, would you say that power unit for Taurus is noticeable or not? As we get 74 switcheroo. Touch my diddy, I'm going to have to update the boosts. As we get 23 flare. And 2 Nick Debris. Nick Debris is in the chat. Hey, what we got then? Where's that part that we've just unlocked? Is it any good? Potentially could be good. But we won't use it yet. Andrew's clicking on boost for the first time. But that's a good start. We're back on the winning trail. 14 win streak, we'll take that. Yeah, I think that's the way I looked. I looked at car servicing, but I just don't understand how the boost works yet. In terms of, does it give you recovery time quicker? I don't know. I assume it does because it makes your car better. So, let's go. Yeah, I didn't see that. So, when I'm racing and I'm doing all this power unit stuff, I ain't got a chance to have a look at the chat at all. It's all good fun at the minute. Oh, Series 11. Okay, I'll see you. Play a couple of GPs, reevaluate. Yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, hopefully, good luck to you, Citrus. I hope that does work. I stayed at Series 11 last year. Yeah, quicker servicing. So what's that? That's Taurus, you're saying, everybody. Let's have a look. Where is it? There you go. 10 power unit, 2 overtaking, and 8 speed. So that's a pretty decent boost, if you ask me. I'd say that's pretty good. I think Butterfly, I know TM Dilly said. Butterfly is pretty good. There you go. Power unit 10, pit stop as well. That looks an okay boost. Race start, reliability and tyres. We've got Herald, race start, cornering and overtaking. That'd be a pretty good one round something like Hungary. Rainbow's got race start and defending. The best boost last season. Cornering, pit time and race start. So not as strong as once was. Pretzel's actually alright though now. Tyre management 10, power unit and pit stop. That Pretzel is pretty good. Movember's still good now. Cornering and tyres. That's the new Taurus. Movember. I'm telling you. Yeah, Voice doesn't look as strong as it once was. So this race is going to be very tough. Difficult team score. We've got the mighty Jeddah again. Oh, not Jeddah. Not Jeddah. So we're going to have to try again on this one. Yeah, Jay, good luck is what I need. Absolutely. This is going to be horrendous. Fingers crossed though, you never know. I might be able to pull a rabbit out of the hat. We've got decent qualifying. We'll take that. P1, P6. We've got to hold on to it though. We're going to need tyres, so that's why Dead Fast comes in. And Max Verstappen. We need speed. We need something with tyres. I mean, I might use Eternal Flame. Pretzel I'm going to use. Because why not? Let's have some fun. Kamegi, I love a conserve though. That's the problem. I do like a conserve. So we're going to boost off. Definitely a real player this time. So this will be interesting to see if we can overcome. We're going to try and save a little bit of battery. But he's going to push us pretty hard, I imagine. And there we go, it cuts down. We've got Verstappen up to P5 now. And Hamilton stretching out with them softs. We're going to build that power unit back up a little bit though. And this power unit working pretty good. That rival's saving power unit as well. But I'm probably on the wrong strategy for this. Well, we got to test all the boosts. You never know which is going to be an absolute best boost around. This rival starts to push again. And we're going to just hold him off. We're going to try and save some servicing, but we're going to probably forfeit the position like that. We tried to save, and I'm going to try and save a bit more. He's going to do 2 laps by the look of it. And he's out of power unit. And he comes into the pits as well. And in he comes. So we've got a bit of power unit better off him, but it's not going to count for much. Hamilton comes out in P2. Rivals on mediums, but he's got no boost. So let's put the pressure on. Can we get past him? He's not got enough power unit there. So come on, get the move done, Hamilton. There we go. We are in to P1. We're going to try and conserve a little bit here and there. He's on the back foot now. So he's got it all to do. He can only really do 2 laps as well. And we're going to try and charge that up. Hope you're enjoying these races because they're pretty thrilling races, I must say. And I've not boosted him back up yet. So it's Verstappen in the pits. Power unit's being saved pretty well here. And he's going to just start boosting, is he? I think he is. We're going to let him come a bit closer. And then we're going to start boosting ourselves. All good fun this is, guys and girls. All good fun on a Thursday evening. So he's used all his power unit to close me down there. And we now come into the pits. What's the rival on though? He's on mediums. He's going to have to pit as well. But we've got to get P4. That's number one priority. So he can't really push us too much on the hards. He's going to be very slow, if he is anyway. Here comes Verstappen ahead of that car there. So we're going to just conserve again. And keep it pushing. I think we're up against it. I've probably got the wrong strategy on here. Maybe. But let's push Hamilton. See if we can get him past the Red Bull. And we can. Let's conserve. Down the straight. As Verstappen comes in. We've got it all to do. I don't think we're going to catch this P3 if I'm honest. It's going to be Verstappen, which is the issue. And then let's boost Hamilton in. We're trying. We are absolutely trying, folks. I don't think it's going to be good enough because Verstappen's too far behind at present. And he's got a lot of cars to overtake. And we've only got a 6.4 second gap out front as well. We do come in the pits though. Can we close this rival back down? It's going to be so tough. I think it's game over personally. I don't think we could do it. Yeah, last lap pit stop. I wasn't sure about going for the hards. And I think that hard was the right choice. I generally think it was. As we do get in the lead, but we're not going to be able to hold on to this. These hards are going to be too powerful, even with the soft tyres. But we're going to race it to the line. Can we snatch victory on the line? No, we can't. It was a great race, though. Definitely got to have a look at that hard tyre. I just don't feel confident enough to use it for 3 laps, but we pushed a higher team score all the way there. We gave it a go. Absolutely. They did a 2-2-3 and a 2-2-3. We wasn't very far away. We've obviously did another pit stop in there, which is another 8 seconds. And a 3-2-2 at the start just didn't really work for Verstappen. So a lot to think about. Drivers-wise, fairly similar with the old level 4, level 1. And the car was a lot better than ours. So we put up a good fight. We are a good 62 behind. Neil, welcome. We've probably got about one more race in us, and then we'll probably call it a day, but feel free to catch up on the replay. But that was a good race, though. I must say, I did enjoy that one. So let's do one more. One more Series 8. Hope you're all enjoying the stream. Hope you all have enjoyed this week's content and streaming. Has been good fun. We get Stevie G from Black Sails. So this should be an interesting battle. Can we overcome? We've got Jeddah again. So let's try and use what the last guy used. And I mean, Kamegi, I'm going to be a pro at this track by the time we're finished. So I'm going to do the same strategy as what they used. Let's have a look to see if we get the same result. And it is real Stevie G. Echo, I've just not stopped playing, mate. Been playing all the time. So let's see if we can overcome. It's going to be Verstappen that's going to be the tricky one to overcome here. And he's in P7 at the minute, and we've lost P1 already. That was a great start. But Verstappen is up to P4, that's the bonus. So we're going to cut down on Hamilton. Let's get that car servicing done and dusted. So will we get taught a lesson by Black Sails here? Or not? Let's find out. We're going to keep boosting a little bit with the mediums. We're going to just look after a bit of these tyres. We're going to boost around the last corner and cut down. So we're trying just to give us a bit of servicing, and so Steve's going to be, Steve knows his game, he knows what he's doing. So we're going to just try and not take too much out of this. Yeah, Merc looks good, doesn't it? So he's holding all his power unit. And we're going to come back for mediums again. And this time we are not going to service. And we'll service on him. So into the pits we come. And he goes round. We're going to double stack here as well, which is annoying. Didn't really think this one through, did I, folks? So he didn't pit the lead driver, or second driver. Hamilton comes out in P6. And Verstappen's got a train of cars. This was a bad move. See, the rival didn't have this problem the last time, did he? Yeah, I should keep boosting. I keep forgetting. But our rival that we played didn't have this problem. It's all good to know, isn't it? All good to know. As we get Hamilton up to P5. Rivals out of pit. Tyres at the front. Trying to get that 3 laps in. Probably learning the same as we are. And we do get by. Nice little swingaroo around the inside there. We'll boost Verstappen. And we'll cut down again. We've got Hamilton in P2 then. And we're going to come back for parts like that other guy did. Yeah, I definitely think it's obviously Steve, but I think he's not been paying attention, or he's not doing something. Because he's definitely a real driver. He's not using any servicing. He's probably going to take the mick out of me and come back at me really fast. That wouldn't surprise me. So we come in with Hamilton. And he goes round again. So he's going to run out of tyres. Maybe he's just letting me have the win. And out comes Hamilton. Looks like he might give up playing. I bet you he comes back at me. Echo, I haven't heard that myself, I must say. So that medium, he's probably going to try and stretch to see if he can get 3 laps on it. That's what I probably imagine is going to happen. Bit of practice, and he looks like you can just get 3 laps on that tyre. But Steve's properly mauled me here because he's absolutely got loads of power unit left. But this is a good fun race in the evening for the last race as well. And we're up to P6. Yeah, medium tyres are a weird one. And here he comes in. So he's going to use all this power unit on me. And it's going to be game over. And already, look, you can see, even with the hards, we just couldn't get past. You couldn't keep him behind. So that's probably a good opportunity. It's just to get in front, just conserve the whole race. And then come back and manage it. He's done this pretty easy when you think about it. We're going to boost that car. And we're going to boost this car as well. Got nothing to lose now. It's been a great little battle. And we're right behind. We're back ahead of P4, but he'll just fly back past us. It's just like a yo-yo. And now he pushes hard. But that's some good saving on the tyres. And I think he's done a 2-2-2-1. That's the strategy that we were doing before. And it didn't work. So that has been an interesting race. We are going to finish P2. And we're not even going to hang on to P4 on that hard tyre. Because we're about to run out of tyres. And there you go, out of tyres now. So yeah, that was a great race. Steve's done that pretty easy, if I'm honest. He's got loads of power unit left. We tried our best. Didn't help start in P7, but we gave it a go. We were behind on the team score too. Let's have a look at Steve's car. So he did a 2-3-2 and a 3-2-2. We did 2-2-3, 2-2-3 on both drivers. He had Carlos Sainz and Fernando Alonso. And then the car was a bit better than what we had as well. Our power unit was better, but he seemed to have a lot more power unit available to him, which was very interesting indeed. So yeah, better car. Not by a million miles, I'd say. But either way, it was a close race, but he did it pretty easy in the end when you consider where he was. But yeah, he was much faster with the power unit, had loads left as well. So, bit of an interesting one there to learn. So, that probably completes our streaming for this week. I've streamed as much as I possibly could for you all. And I hope you've absolutely enjoyed the content. It's been an absolute blast. We could do one tomorrow in the day, a little one, but I'll decide tomorrow afternoon if I want to do that or not. But it's been pretty fun anyway at this point. So I want to thank you all for coming on the journey. Appreciate all you hanging out. We've got 65 people in here at the minute. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's get the support growing in the chat and on this stream. So make sure to hit the like. But yeah, appreciate you all joining. It's been fun. I feel like we're getting better. We're definitely ending on a different animal compared to yesterday. So I think we have learned a little bit today. So we keep going and we'll be ready for the GP next week, which should be fun as well. So yeah, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to join the server, so my Discord server, it is in the link down below. Touch My Diddy, we should get sprint races. I haven't heard anything different. So fingers crossed they'll be in here as well. Cheers, Keith. Catch you later, Jay, Andrew, Paul, Vishal, everyone. Touch My Diddy, Echo. But yeah, appreciate you all hanging out. And we'll keep on grinding. And I'll see you in the very next one. Cheers, guys and girls. Catch you later.